We are back with another transformation video of celebrities who look a lot different than they used to. It's safe to say that people's looks change all the time, whether it be a natural change or a chosen one. We'll find out which path these celebrities took and what made them look so different. I'm your host, Joss Bedard. Before we get into it, make sure you guys leave a like on this video because it really helps us out, and subscribe if you want to keep hanging out with us. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is JWoww, real name Jenny Farley. She got known all around the world for her time on the reality TV series Jersey Shore, with her nickname JWoww becoming a staple of the show. But since the show debuted in 2009, she has changed her look pretty drastically after undergoing different cosmetic procedures. She has been open about all her changes and admits that she has gotten botox in her face but refuses to go under the knife, besides her breast implants, of course. But even though her face is only full of botox, it did drastically change her appearance, and fans have watched it happen throughout the years and the different seasons. More recently, fans saw her undergo a jaw surgery in Jersey Shore Family Vacation, where they saw her face altered even more. Things with the surgery actually didn't go to plan, and she got a blood clot after the surgery, and her face was just left looking very different and incredibly swollen. Needless to say, her look continues to change, but she is still beautiful nonetheless, and the JWoww that we all love and know. Up next, number 9, we have Simon Cowell. It's safe to say that his honest and sometimes harsh attitude has always remained the same throughout the years of his career, but his looks have changed and he is happy with the results. One thing that has fluctuated throughout his career is his weight. He has gained weight and then he has lost weight, and it's kind of gone back and forth. In October of 2020, reports said that he had been gaining some weight after he took a break from his vegan diet to properly recover from his back surgery. But his body is not the only change. He surprised people when he hit the red carpet with a brand new pair of teeth and his face looking a lot more stiff. I think that's the word, like in place. He actually admitted to having a facelift done, which he said hurt like hell, and the internet said looked like the surgeon did it in the dark. The good news is he is healing from his bike accident that happened in August 2020, and even if he has gained weight recently or not, like the tablets say, he is healthy and he is riding bikes again, believe it or not. Sliding into number 8, we have Meg Ryan. She was one of the biggest actresses in the 90s, and even a few decades later, she is still a Hollywood legend. But there is no denying that she looks completely different than she did at the beginning of her career. It was in more recent years that she stunned fans with her face transformation that had people believing she had tons of plastic surgery done. In 2015, she started denying the rumors to media outlets and said she did not have any plastic surgery done, even though photos would prove otherwise. Different plastic surgeons also came forward explaining what they feel she had done from a professional standpoint, agreeing that there is no way she hadn't. But despite the fact if she had it or not, that ultimately is her knowledge, she does look a lot different as time goes on. Cruising into number 7, we have Aubrey O'Day. She gained fame as one of the members of Danity Kane after fighting to be in the group for 2 tough seasons of MTV show Making the Band, the competition show. The group eventually split and she went on to have a solo career and appeared on several other reality TV shows. Aside from her music and reality TV career, one major topic when it comes to her is her changing appearance. She always denied the claims of going under the knife, as most celebrities do, but did admit to some procedures. Her face does look drastically different than it did before, and people started questioning if it is fillers or just heavy photo editing, because it didn't match these paparazzi photos that leaked. The images caused a huge stir online because without makeup and filters, she looked a lot different, and people were wondering what she would truly look like if they met her in person. Because the photos we see on her Instagram, and then like the red carpet photos and then the paparazzi photos, it looks like 3 different people, to be honest. So I'm just as confused. Moving on to spot number 6, we have Ross Matthews. He first rose to fame as Ross the intern on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno back in 2001, and since then he has wrote 2 books, appeared on many different shows, and currently judges the reality show RuPaul's Drag Race. It's easy to fall in love with his very fun and quirky personality. He stays out of headlines for the most part, but in recent months he is making tabloids and they could not stop talking about his weight loss and how different he looks. He lost over 70 pounds and stunned everyone on Instagram when flaunting pictures of his new body. He spoke about his journey and explained that he made the changes by changing his behavior and said that snacking at night, like late at night, was his biggest downfall, which is relatable. The transformation pictures first surfaced in December of 2020, and since then he has continued his health and fitness journey, and he just looks different, but he looks healthy and he looks happy. So kudos to him. Halfway through the list at number 5, we have Kim Novak. After being in the industry for decades, she has recently admitted to regretting her plastic surgery choices. Fans watched her look change as the years went on and first stunned them back in 2014 when she showed up to the Academy Awards looking a lot different. Turns out she received facial injections not long before that appearance, and it left quite the impression on her fans. Viewers took her new look to Twitter and reacted to the change, saying that she needed to sue her plastic surgeon and claimed that she looked botched. In a new interview just a few months ago in February, she says that receiving the fat injections in her face was the stupidest thing she's ever done. The reason she got the procedure done in the first place was because she felt insecure and she didn't want to get a facelift done, so she went with these injections instead. That makes me so sad because you go and get a surgery done because you're insecure, but then it gets botched or anything like that, and then you feel even more insecure and you can't really undo something like that. Up next, number 4, we have Stephanie Pratt. With the new Hills reboot coming out this week, fans were wondering if they were going to see her come back for another season. For Hills fans, if you're wondering, I don't think she is. She hasn't been in any of the press interviews and she was not in any of the trailers, so it's not likely. But seeing her on social media in recent times, you would hardly recognize her compared to when she started on the Hills as Spencer Pratt's younger sister. As her career continued after the Hills, her face started to change dramatically, and she claims to not have gone underneath the knife. However, surgeons have come forward saying that by the looks of it, she has had rhinoplasty and other fillers and procedures done to her face. When Stephanie first started out in her career though, she was going down a darker path and she was struggling with drinking and had gotten many DUIs. So to see where she is at now and how she looks is shocking as a whole, not just like her cosmetic procedure. She has turned her life around. She looks a lot healthier, even though she looks a lot different. Taking over our number 3 spot is Francesca Farago. Her career skyrocketed into fame after appearing on the Netflix series Too Hot to Handle, and it was hard for people not to fall in love with her looks. It was actually one of the most talked about things in the series, to be honest. She is a gorgeous girl and I am personally obsessed with her. I think she's amazing and beautiful, but fans are calling her out recently for possibly having plastic surgery. Fans are saying she looks a lot different now than when they saw her a year ago on the show, and they are convinced that she had done things to alter her appearance. Francesca has always been very open about her transformation and admits to having some procedures done. She admitted that she had lip fillers, chin fillers, and botox, but says that she has never had plastic surgery besides her breast implants, which happened many years ago. Fans are not buying it though, and they say her face looks too different to just be botox and fillers, but I will let you guys be the judge of that. Rolling into the number 2 spot is Joe Exotic. His look was probably one of the most talked about things in 2020 after people first met him on the Netflix series Tiger King, Murder, Mayhem, and Madness. His personality was one thing, but his appearance was just something that Hollywood is not used to seeing. You could pick him out of any crowd with his blonde mullet, eyebrow ring, earrings, cowboy boots, and tattoos. But ever since he was sent to jail, his look has changed, as I think anyone's would. People have wondered what his time in jail has been like, and when pictures leaked of him in jail, people could hardly recognize him. Screenshots from a phone call interview leaked online, and fans got to see him rocking his natural hair color, which is actually brown. His hair has grown a lot too, and obviously he had to take out his eyebrow ring and all of his earrings, which was one of his biggest identifiers. Jail will change anyone's appearance, I think, so it's not totally surprising, but it is weird seeing him with brown hair. In the number 1 spot is Busta Rhymes. The legendary rapper is taking the number 1 spot for his insane transformation that happened only in 12 months. If you haven't seen the pictures of him online, he lost 100 pounds and got completely jacked in literally 12 months. The transformation is honestly insane. The reason he started to turn his lifestyle around was because of medical conditions after his doctor told him that if he caught a cold, he had the potential of dying. So he began to turn his life around and change his lifestyle through a better diet and a workout plan. And boy, did it work. The best part about his transformation though is that he's saying that he's doing it for all the right reasons and he's not doing it just to like look good in his music and for the media type thing. He has shared his workout routine and diet plan online if you're interested in hopes to help other people through their own health and fitness journey. Honestly, props to him because that transformation is crazy. That is a lot of dedication and hard work, my friend. Kudos to you. All right, guys, before I end this part 3 video, I'm going to do some comment shoutouts from some of my other videos. MLG Gamer says, wait, the Pratts? I didn't know Heidi Montag had gotten married. Yeah, she actually married Spencer on the hills. Like the guy she dated throughout the hills, they got married on the hills and they're still together to this day. Mateo Prezezio says, hello host, may I suggest you learn not to show you are reading? Well, let me tell you something, sir. Over here in Ontario, we are in a lockdown. We usually have our whole big studio with a teleprompter and it's super great for our scripts. We are now balancing cameras on phones, on boxes, in our bedrooms, on our bed. Like we are doing the best we can. I promise. Amanda Sarek says, hey Josh, just so you know, I love you on this channel too. Much love from Ohio. Thank you, Amanda. I really appreciate the support on all my channels, you guys. If you want to see me on Sassy, type in Sassy on YouTube. Yay. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. That's all I got. Stay safe out there and stay happy and be kind to people. Okay? All right, bye.